A basic question, something we often keep wondering, something that makes us have a major existential crisis. What are we? What is a thing? Anything? What answer comes to your mind when you try to answer this question? Some will say we're humans, some will say we are a bunch of several atoms placed together, some will say we are creations of gods, and yet some will say we have evolved versions of microorganisms. But do any of these answers satisfy your curiosity? Not really, right? Let's try to dive deep into answering this question with whatever knowledge we humans have. The question is, what are we? There is no single correct answer or one way to approach to answer this. Let's understand the problem from its most fundamental level. To understand what we are, we should start by understanding what we are made up of. As in the sciences, we have learned, we are made up of molecules. Everything is made up of molecules. Molecules are a cluster of atoms. Atoms are the most elementary particle present. Everything that consumes space is made up of a cluster of atoms. This raises another question: what is nothing? What is space? Is it anything at all? It is a vacuum, as we commonly call it. But how is vacuum important? Well, to answer that simply, empty spaces, vacuums, nothingness, all these simply offer us the place for something to exist. Everything is filled with fields, and all different fields have their own rules and principles. There are electric fields, magnetic fields, and many such fields. All these fields together produce 17 different types of particles. These particles are divided into three broad categories: leptons, quarks, and bosons. Lepton consists of electrons, and two other cousin particles, tau and muon particles. These are all associated with neutrinos. Next, we have quarks, which are like a nuclear family of particles. They are always stuck together and end up making neutrons and protons. Everything that you can see is made up of the bond of electrons of the lepton family and the quarks. Be it the breeze you feel or the air you breathe, of the warmth of the sun or the coldness of winter nights, it is all due to the bond between electrons and quarks. But things don't just exist. They are functional as well. They have some role to play, all of it. Philosophically speaking, things that simply exist are doing a function. Bosons are made of force fields, and quarks and leptons are made of matter fields. It is said that the universe runs on a rule called the rule of force. According to this rule, there are four important forces discovered: electromagnetism, gravity, and strong and weak nuclear forces. These forces are guiding rules, and all particles are the players in this game of the universe. These forces enable and direct the interaction between the particles. So these forces help the particles to place and assemble themselves to take up whatever form we can see them in, right now. Understanding the phenomena of the world, universe, and human beings is not easy. To answer strictly scientifically, this is all we know about what we are. And physicists call it the famous Standard Model of particle physics. That being said, do not forget to like and share the video. Subscribe to our channel for more such fascinating content.